Hello everybody. Hi friends. Hello everybody. Welcome to DC's workshop. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I don't see how I got away with it, but I have only one 5-seed collet, and I've always been using it back and forth, but a lot of times I've been wanting something else, and I run a lot of time, didn't do the job because I didn't have anything. Well, I ordered me a whole set. Got me a whole set of them. 5-seed collets. Brand new. Never been used. Okay. Now then I gotta make a holder. And I'm gonna make a holder like this one. Okay? But I'm gonna put it, I don't want it out here in the open where it gets sawdust on it and dirt and everything else just laying around. What I'm going to do, let me set this over here. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to make my holder set in here. Right in here. And lower than this and just set right in here. Is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make that height of it, make them sit. They'll sit there. You'll see I got a whole mess of them in a box. And all of them are 3/4. Got a set off, bought a set off of a guy years ago. He said, here, I got a whole set. Bought them to him, $25 for all of it. And all I got was 3/4. Every one of them 3/4 inch. That's a big rip off. He gave me my money back, but I got to keep the parts too. So I'm going to set it right in here, and that's what we're going to deal with. That's what I'm going to make today. I'm going to saw in the picture there of that one, but I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to use plastic to put the hose in. This piece of plastic I found on the road. This is a pretty good sized sheet at one time. I found this in the middle of the road on the highway. Must have blown out of a truck or something. This and these two pieces here is what I'm going to make it out of. And so we're going to get busy and get started on all this. And I was thinking of putting these in the mill over there and mill them down. The size is what I need. That way they're flat and square. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, let's get started. Okay, we're set up. I got to take these down to 2 3/4. I don't like they're about 30 thousandths. So we're going to using a high-speed steel end mill, regular end mill, looks like that. Got lucky on that. Alright. We're going to set up. I'm going to do some plastic. Bore holes, some plastic and stuff. So, alright, we'll come back once I get set up for that. Okay, this setup's going to require multiple setups. You know it? Yeah. Well, I'm setting up on this one here because my table won't come out far enough to get to the edge here. I can turn it to get there, but I don't want to turn my mill head. Okay. Got this metal bar on here to try to stop some of the vibration. And plus I got a 1, 2, 3 block. I'm going to move it around every now and then. So when I go and doing my hose, I'm going to do first set of hose. Okay, let's start over. Okay. I'm setting up right here and I'm going to do my first set of hose. And then I'll put my stop here to where I can move it here. But then I'll move these pins back here and this slot, move it forward and then come back and do the second set of hose. Then I'll probably leave it there and just move back here in the back and do the last set of hose. But right now, so I got this on there to try to keep it from pulling up and down while I do my hose. Got this to square this off. This is square, I checked it. This right here is square. So, I'm going to lock her down. I got that block right there in the middle, don't it? Okay. Alright, just got it chopped down. Held down real good. I got 1, 2, 3 blocks here to help support it from bending down. I don't want it to bend while I'm cutting, drilling, or whatever. I may try it without it first and see if it's going to bend down. A little bit, not enough to bother anything. This block here probably has to be moved because I'm only going to go in 3/4. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up and scribe me a line and pick it up. And then start from that hole and go on down. That's what I'm going to do. Let me get a block. I got to get a stop right here. I'll make one right quick. That's my vice stop. You're not. You're not. Okay, like I was saying, Like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wiggler, pick up this first spot here, and with a wiggler, then I'm going to come off that hole to do the rest of them all the way down, and then we'll move over and that's set up and get the middle one and then the other one rows. Alright, so here we go. Let me get everything ready. Collet. There you are. What are you doing there? Lower the head. Alright, this ain't gonna work, I don't guess. Let's scoot you over here. Reposition my light. Fix you. There you go. Now, would have been nice. No. I'm going to take a break and sharpen it in the drill bit. Something here. Alright. Didn't have a recording. Not bad, look, not bad. I was having problems, I turned it off and stuff turned back on. I got it figured out now. Got a little rhythm going here now. See if I can keep on doing it. That was not in slow motion. That's just how slow I'm drilling it. Because it wants to grab. You know, I probably should have, I don't know, probably should have cut a piece of plywood, put underneath it. But then it still grab and pull up. That's what it does if I go too fast. I should have just cut two pieces of plywood, put on both sides, sandwich the plastic in between. Then I've been wasting wood I really don't have. I don't have any plywood like that laying around here. I got the bore head locked down a certain size, and I got using a drill, a 1-inch drill, and that's 1.260. It slips right in, every one of them. I got one more, then I gotta move over to the center. I'll do is probably pick up one of these hoes. No, I'll figure it out when I get there. Quit thinking that far ahead, Ed. That's my idea of doing it. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, I'll go in there with that 1-inch, center drill it, 1-inch drill. I had an 1.25 drill, but it cut on the grab. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 60. Let's move it over and pick up on the other line. All right. I'm going to lay the line out all the way across. Okay? Got set up. We're set up for the other one. Not set up for it, but we got our part moved over. So we go up there and pick up our scribe line, and we just drill and repeat like we did on this first set. We got this row to do and one more row to do. And I'll cut it off and trim it, square it off. I think I'm just going to pick it up with the center. That's all I'm going to do. There you go. This one on video, now turn the video off and do the rest of them. I'll bring you back when I'm ready to square it off. Square it up, okay? Now since you watch me do the same thing over and over again. Another 12 times. Seems like I go slow with this big drill, which is I do. I'm not slowing the video down. The speed of the video is just that's how slow I'm drilling it. Because it won't grab. I go fast. Yeah, that's plastic, not metal. Cut my hands all to pieces. There you go, got it. I'll just move over to the next one. Move over to the next one and go the rest of them. Right? We'll move over. Move over 1 inch, 760 thousandths. Set up, mill it off. You got to set up a different way. I'm going to try to saw cut some of this off here. I just deburring the hose. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to scrub my line and see, okay, see, this is what it looks like right here. I got another board I may put under here stiffen up. I'm going to put these 5-3 collets in here and see if this works. If it works, then I'll put that wood in there. But right now, I'm just going to try to put these in there to see how this is going to work. There's 1/8. Got about a 1/4 inch clearance on the bottom. So far it ain't bowing. Nope. Ain't bowing. One inch. Right, now I got that done. Let's check out something. If these things will fit. Huh. There you go. Okay. Try something here. The only thing I got handy to grab right quick is this here. It's a 1/2 inch. There you go. I've got it. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. All right. think once it works a little bit, get the what do you call it on it? Just use every now and then. I think it's going to work. There you go. That's going to work. That'll work too. Hey, that'll work also. Make it tight. That's for sure. Okay. That sprung out and fucked up. There's an extra 5/8. An extra 3/4. Okay. Extra 3/4. Get rid of these. Alright, there you go. Set these right in here in the drawer. See here. They fit all in there real good. Down below the drawer. See? Fit right there. And give me what I want. Reach in there and get what I want. Alright. Alright, that's going to be the end of this build. Y'all can hit subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment, do anything. Y'all, come on now. Don't leave a comment. It don't cost nothing. If you watch the video, hit the thumbs up, hit a comment, subscribe to my channel. Help me out here. I'd like to have some more people watch it. I'm not getting no money off this thing. I do this for fun. But I'd still like to have a bunch of people come and, look at my contents and stuff. If it's any good, let me know. If it ain't, let me know. Alright, y'all be good now. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good day. Bye now. Y'all come back now.